Success changes many things in a man's life, his responsibilities, his priorities, and even his outlook on relationships. But beyond the public achievements and the accolades, there lies a deeper, often unspoken question. What does a successful man truly need from the woman by his side? Is it just support, or something far more profound? Today, let's explore the essential qualities and roles a woman plays in the life of a successful man. The things that go beyond surface-level expectations and speak to the heart of lasting partnership. Understanding and empathy, the foundation of true support. When we talk about success, most people immediately think about wealth, status, power, or influence. But success is never just about external achievements. Behind every great accomplishment, there is a man who has navigated countless challenges, faced pressures that few can see, and battled internal doubts and fears. And in this often lonely journey, what he truly needs from a woman is something far deeper than material comfort or social admiration. He needs understanding and empathy. Success can be isolating. When a man rises above the ordinary, the weight of expectations grows heavier. He is expected to be strong, decisive, and always in control. But the truth is, behind the confident exterior, there are moments of vulnerability, exhaustion, and uncertainty. It is in these moments that understanding and empathy from a woman become invaluable. Imagine a man who works long hours, who constantly juggles multiple demands, deadlines, meetings, negotiations, and the pressure to keep growing. The world often sees the final result, the success, the money, the trophies, but not the struggle behind it. A woman who understands this struggle does not judge or criticize. She listens patiently when he needs to vent, offers comfort when he feels overwhelmed, and refrains from adding unnecessary pressure. Understanding means more than just hearing words. It means tuning into the emotions beneath those words, recognizing when he is stressed, when he is discouraged, or when he needs encouragement. Empathy requires putting oneself in his shoes, sensing the challenges he faces even when he does not voice them clearly. This emotional connection creates a safe space where he can be authentic, where he does not have to pretend to be perfect all the time. Moreover, understanding and empathy build trust. When a man feels that his partner truly gets him, it strengthens their bond. It reassures him that he is not alone in his journey. This emotional safety net is crucial for his mental and emotional well-being. Without it, success can feel hollow and isolating. Patience is also part of understanding. Success does not happen overnight, and neither do the demands that come with it. There will be times when his focus is entirely on work, leaving little time or energy for the relationship. A woman who practices patience, who respects his need to dedicate himself fully to his goals, is offering a rare and precious gift. She understands that sometimes, love means stepping back and trusting that he will return, stronger, more fulfilled, and grateful for the support he received in his absence. At the same time, understanding does not mean losing oneself or becoming a mere shadow in his life. It means balancing empathy with clear communication. When a woman feels neglected or unheard, she must also express her feelings with kindness and honesty. True understanding in a relationship is mutual. It flows both ways. It is a dance of give and take, where both partners listen and respond to each other's needs. Empathy also helps navigate conflicts. Success often brings stress, and stress can lead to misunderstandings and arguments. But when both partners practice empathy, they approach conflicts not as battles to win, but as problems to solve together. They seek to understand each other's perspectives rather than impose blame. This attitude turns conflicts into opportunities for growth and deeper connection. Another important aspect of empathy is celebrating small victories and offering encouragement during setbacks. A successful man may achieve great milestones, but often, the road is paved with failures and disappointments. A woman who can celebrate with him sincerely, without jealousy or resentment, becomes his greatest cheerleader. Likewise, when he stumbles, her empathy provides the strength he needs to rise again. It is also worth noting that understanding and empathy contribute to long-term happiness and fulfillment. Success may open many doors, but relationships grounded in emotional connection create a sense of belonging and purpose that no career achievement can replace. When a man feels truly understood and emotionally supported by his partner, he is more motivated, more resilient, and more at peace with himself. To summarize, the first and most essential thing a successful man truly needs from a woman is understanding and empathy. It is the foundation on which everything else rests. Without it, success can feel empty and relationships can crumble under pressure. With it, love becomes a source of strength, a refuge from the storm, and a shared journey toward greater heights. So, whether you are a woman who stands beside a successful man or a man who seeks such support, remember that success is not just about what you achieve. It is about how you feel in the process. And at the heart of it all, understanding and empathy are the gifts that truly nurture success, both in life and in love. Respect and support, the pillars that strengthen success. After we have understood the vital role of empathy and emotional understanding, the next essential need a successful man seeks from a woman is respect and unwavering support. Success is not just about individual effort, it is often a shared journey. And within that journey, respect and support act as the pillars that hold up both the man and the relationship through times of triumph and trials. Respect might sound simple, but it runs much deeper than mere politeness or admiration. For a man who has worked hard to build his success, respect from his partner means recognizing his values, decisions, and sacrifices without judgment or disdain. It means appreciating not just what he has accomplished, but who he is at his core. One of the greatest challenges a successful man faces is the need to make difficult decisions that affect not only his career, but also his family and loved ones. Sometimes, these choices come with risks or sacrifices that outsiders might not fully understand. When a woman respects those decisions, even if she does not fully agree with every detail, she shows trust in his judgment and belief in his vision. This respect empowers the man to move forward boldly, knowing he has a steadfast partner who stands behind him. Respect also extends to valuing the time and effort he invests. Success demands long hours, relentless focus, and often personal sacrifices. Instead of complaining or feeling neglected, a woman who respects these demands sees them as part of the larger picture, the journey toward a shared dream. She does not undermine or belittle his work, but honors it as a crucial piece of their life together. Support goes hand in hand with respect, yet it is its own powerful force. Support is active. It requires intentional actions, words, and attitudes that lift the man up rather than tear him down. It means celebrating his successes sincerely, without jealousy or doubt, and offering a shoulder to lean on during setbacks. Support means being present in both the highs and lows, ready to encourage, comfort, and motivate. But support is not blind agreement. It is a delicate balance between standing by a partner and offering honest feedback when needed. A woman who supports well knows when to cheer, when to challenge, and when to provide perspective. This kind of support nurtures growth rather than complacency. It pushes a man to become the best version of himself while assuring him that he is loved and accepted as he is. Moreover, respect and support cultivate an environment where vulnerability is possible. A man who feels respected and supported is more likely to open up about his fears, insecurities, and struggles. This openness deepens intimacy and trust, allowing the relationship to grow stronger. Without these pillars, success can create walls between partners, leaving them emotionally distant despite physical closeness. It's also important to recognize that respect is reciprocal. A healthy relationship thrives when both partners respect each other's individuality, dreams, and boundaries. Respecting a successful man's ambitions does not mean sacrificing one's own identity or voice. In fact, mutual respect means both partners feel valued, heard, and free to pursue their passions. Support, likewise, is a two-way street. When a woman supports her partner's goals, she also deserves his support for her aspirations. This mutual encouragement creates a partnership rooted in equality and shared purpose. Together, they face challenges as a team, each contributing their strengths and lifting each other through difficulties. Respect and support also help to navigate the inevitable challenges success brings: criticism from others, jealousy, and societal pressures. When a couple stands united in respect and support, external negativity loses its power. They become a fortress for each other, shielding their relationship from doubts and distractions. Consider, for example, the stories of many successful men whose spouses have been their secret strength. These women often work behind the scenes, quietly respecting their husband's journey and supporting his ambitions without seeking the spotlight. Their respect and faith fuel his confidence and resilience. This dynamic is not about dependency, but partnership, a mutual commitment to each other's growth and happiness. In practical terms, respect and support can manifest in simple but meaningful ways. It can be as straightforward as expressing appreciation for the hard work done each day, offering words of encouragement before a big challenge, or making sacrifices to create a peaceful home environment. It also means standing up for your partner in social or professional settings, protecting his reputation and believing in his integrity. In contrast, lack of respect and support can quickly erode even the strongest relationships. Criticism, doubt, and neglect can create distance and resentment. A successful man may begin to feel isolated, questioning whether his sacrifices and efforts are truly valued. Over time, this emotional disconnect can undermine both his personal happiness and professional drive. To sum up, respect and support are not optional extras in a relationship. They are essential pillars that strengthen the bond between a successful man and the woman he loves. They provide a foundation of trust, safety, and encouragement that enables him to face challenges with confidence and celebrate victories with joy. For women standing beside a successful man, offering genuine respect and unwavering support is one of the greatest gifts they can give. It signals belief not only in his abilities, but also in the partnership itself. And for men, recognizing and appreciating this respect and support deepens gratitude and commitment. Ultimately, success is not a solitary achievement. It is a shared journey. Respect and support are the pillars that keep that journey strong and fulfilling, allowing love and ambition to grow hand in hand. Independence and self-growth, the strength of a balanced partnership. When a man achieves success, his world often shifts dramatically. His time, energy, and attention are pulled in many directions. His career, public expectations, and responsibilities multiply. In this whirlwind, what he truly needs from a woman goes beyond just emotional support and respect. He needs a partner who is independent and committed to her own growth, someone who stands not as a shadow beside him, but as a whole, thriving individual. Independence in a relationship is sometimes misunderstood. It is not about detachment or emotional distance, but about having a strong sense of self. A woman who is independent has her own passions, ambitions, and purpose. She pursues her own goals with determination and confidence, and she does not rely solely on her partner for identity or validation. For a successful man, this independence is a powerful source of attraction and stability. When a woman is self-sufficient and fulfilled in her own right, it creates a natural balance. The relationship becomes a union of two whole people rather than a dependency where one person bears the weight of the other's dreams alone. This balance is essential. Success can be overwhelming, and if a man senses that his partner depends entirely on him for happiness or security, it can create pressure and imbalance. Conversely, when both partners have their own fulfilling lives, they bring energy, creativity, and inspiration into the relationship. This dynamic keeps the connection vibrant and resilient. Moreover, a woman who actively pursues her self-growth sets a powerful example. Growth is a lifelong journey, and when both partners are committed to evolving, learning, and improving, they motivate each other to reach new heights. This mutual encouragement fosters a partnership where ambition is celebrated and supported, not feared or resented. Independence also fosters respect. A woman who values herself and her own path commands respect naturally. She is confident in her worth and less likely to feel threatened by her partner's success. Instead, she celebrates it freely, knowing her own achievements and dreams matter just as much. This kind of partner offers not only support, but also a challenge. She encourages her man to grow, to take risks, and to pursue excellence, while also reminding him to maintain balance and nurture their relationship. Independence empowers her to speak honestly and assertively, creating space for authentic communication and shared decision-making. It is important to understand that independence does not mean going separate ways or growing apart. On the contrary, It strengthens the relationship by ensuring that each person brings their best self to the union. It reduces codependency and builds a foundation of trust. Trust that each partner can thrive individually while growing together. Self-growth often involves embracing new experiences, developing skills, and overcoming personal challenges. When a woman invests in her own development, she gains confidence and wisdom, which enrich the relationship. Her unique perspective, talents, and insights become valuable assets that contribute to the couple's shared goals and happiness. For a successful man, having a partner who grows alongside him reduces the loneliness that often accompanies high achievement. It creates a shared journey of exploration and discovery, where both individuals support each other's dreams while forging their own paths. Furthermore, independence encourages emotional resilience. Life is unpredictable, and success does not guarantee a smooth journey. Challenges, failures, and setbacks are inevitable. A woman who is independent has the inner strength to weather these storms without falling apart or relying solely on her partner. This resilience brings stability to the relationship, allowing both partners to face difficulties with courage and mutual support. In practical terms, fostering independence might mean pursuing a career, education, hobbies, or creative passions. It could mean maintaining close friendships and social connections outside the relationship. It might also mean setting personal goals that inspire growth and fulfillment. When both partners maintain their individuality, their relationship becomes a space for shared joy rather than suffocation. It prevents stagnation and nurtures ongoing attraction and respect. In summary, independence and self-growth are not only essential for a woman's happiness, but are vital needs for a successful man seeking a partner. They create a healthy balance, inspire mutual growth, and build a resilient, vibrant relationship. To any woman standing beside a successful man, remember, your own dreams and growth matter deeply. By nurturing your independence and continuously evolving, you offer your partner not just support, but a powerful partnership where two strong individuals thrive together. Trust and loyalty, the unbreakable bond behind success. As we come to the final and perhaps most critical part of understanding what a successful man truly needs from a woman, we must talk about trust and loyalty. These two qualities form the unshakable foundation upon which lasting relationships are built, especially when success brings not only wealth and recognition, but also unique challenges and temptations. Success often places a man in situations where trust is tested daily. The spotlight, the power, and the admiration from others can open doors to many distractions. In such an environment, a successful man's greatest need is to know without a shadow of a doubt that the woman by his side is loyal, faithful, and trustworthy. Trust is more than a word. It is a feeling of absolute security and confidence in another person. For a successful man, trust means he can be vulnerable without fear of judgment or betrayal. It means sharing his fears, mistakes, and imperfections openly because he knows his partner will stand by him, not exploit his weaknesses. Loyalty goes hand in hand with trust. It is a deep commitment to stand firm through thick and thin, to defend the relationship against outside pressures, and to prioritize the partnership above fleeting distractions. Loyalty means that no matter what happens, whether in times of success or adversity, the woman remains steadfast and true. This unwavering trust and loyalty provide emotional safety. Success can be a lonely place, where doubts and insecurities linger beneath the surface. When a man feels secure in his partner's faithfulness and integrity, he can focus his energy on his goals, knowing he has a strong, dependable foundation at home. Furthermore, trust fosters open communication. When trust exists, difficult conversations become possible. Problems are addressed honestly rather than hidden or ignored. This transparency strengthens the bond and prevents misunderstandings from growing into fractures. The absence of trust and loyalty can be devastating. Even the greatest achievements lose their meaning if a man suspects disloyalty or dishonesty. It breeds insecurity, distraction, and emotional exhaustion, which ultimately undermine both his success and his well-being. Trust is also built over time through consistent actions. It requires honesty, reliability, and integrity in everyday life. Keeping promises, Being truthful and demonstrating respect for the relationship are small but powerful ways to nurture trust daily. Loyalty sometimes requires sacrifice. It means choosing the relationship over temptations or external influences. It means defending one's partner in the face of criticism and protecting the relationship from harm. This kind of loyalty is a profound expression of love and commitment. Moreover, trust and loyalty contribute to deep emotional intimacy. When a man feels completely safe with his partner, he is more willing to share his true self, beyond the public image of success. This intimacy enriches the relationship, making it a source of strength and joy rather than stress and isolation. It is also important to recognize that trust and loyalty are mutual. Both partners must be committed to these principles. A relationship built on mutual trust creates balance and harmony, where each person feels valued and secure. For women who stand beside successful men, embodying trust and loyalty is a powerful gift. It is the silent strength that empowers a man to face the world boldly. It reassures him that no matter what challenges arise, he has a partner who will stand by him unwaveringly. In closing, trust and loyalty are not just virtues, they are necessities. They are the glue that holds together love, success, and happiness. When a successful man finds these qualities in a woman, he discovers a treasure far greater than any material gain. So, whether you are building a relationship with a man on the path to success or walking beside someone who has already achieved it, remember this: trust and loyalty create the unbreakable bond that allows both of you to thrive, grow, and enjoy the true rewards of life together. Shared vision and partnership, building a future together. Success is rarely a destination reached alone. Behind every man who attains great achievements, there is often a partner who shares in the journey, not just emotionally and practically, but in vision and purpose. When a man becomes successful, one of the deepest needs he has from a woman is to build a shared vision and partnership that paves the way for a future they both desire. Shared vision is more than simply dreaming together. It is about aligning values, goals, and hopes in a way that creates unity and direction. It gives a couple a roadmap to navigate life's complexities and challenges, anchoring them in something greater than individual ambition. Imagine a man who has worked tirelessly to build his career, secure financial stability, and carve out a place of respect in his field. While these achievements are impressive, they can feel incomplete if there is no shared sense of purpose with his partner. The vision they build together breathes life into success, turning it from a solo conquest into a meaningful, joint legacy. A shared vision starts with communication. It requires honest conversations about what each partner truly wants from life, not just materially, but emotionally and spiritually. What kind of family do they want to create? What values do they want to instill? What legacy do they wish to leave behind? These conversations deepen intimacy and foster mutual understanding. When a man sees that his partner genuinely cares about these questions and is willing to invest time and energy into building a shared future, it strengthens his commitment and fuels his drive. He no longer feels alone in his pursuits. Instead, he sees his success as a foundation upon which they both can build dreams. Partnership is the living expression of this shared vision. It means working together, side by side, supporting each other's strengths and compensating for weaknesses. It means making decisions collaboratively, valuing each other's input, and moving forward as a team. True partnership acknowledges that success is not just the achievement of one person, but the product of combined efforts, sacrifices, and support. A successful man needs a woman who sees herself as an equal contributor, not just in words, but in actions. Building a future together also involves practical considerations: financial planning, career choices, parenting approaches, lifestyle preferences. All these must be negotiated with respect and openness. When a couple shares a clear vision, these discussions become opportunities to align and refine their goals rather than sources of conflict. A shared vision helps a couple weather inevitable storms. Life is unpredictable, and success often brings pressures that can strain even the strongest relationships. But when partners are united in purpose, they can face challenges with resilience. Their bond acts as a compass, guiding them back to their shared values and goals when distractions arise. Moreover, a shared vision cultivates growth. not only as individuals, but as a couple. It encourages continuous learning, adaptation, and renewal of commitment. When both partners are committed to evolving together, their relationship remains dynamic and fulfilling, avoiding stagnation or complacency. Importantly, shared vision and partnership foster a sense of belonging and meaning. Success can sometimes create a feeling of isolation, as a man may be surrounded by admirers but still feel disconnected. Knowing he has a partner who shares his deepest dreams gives him a sense of home and purpose beyond the public accolades. This vision also includes mutual support for each other's individual goals. While partnership means shared aims, it does not mean losing individual dreams. In fact, a strong partnership celebrates and encourages personal aspirations, recognizing that a couple's strength comes from the flourishing of both individuals. A woman who embraces this partnership becomes a true co-architect of the future. She contributes ideas, offers encouragement, and challenges the status quo when necessary. She understands that building a life together requires effort, compromise, and constant nurturing. The rewards of such partnership are profound. Couples with a shared vision report higher satisfaction, stronger emotional connection, and greater resilience to stress. They create a legacy not only of success, but of love, trust, and shared accomplishment. In closing, when a man becomes successful, what he truly needs from a woman is not just support or admiration, but a partner who will walk beside him with a shared vision and commitment to building a future together. This partnership transforms success into something lasting and meaningful, enriching both lives beyond measure. So, if you stand beside a successful man or aspire to build a relationship that thrives, focus on cultivating a shared vision. Dream together, plan together, and grow together. In doing so, you create a bond that no challenge can break, a partnership that turns success into a shared journey of joy, purpose, and fulfillment.